welcome to my channel. This is Mesmerized B. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you're notified every time I drop that new content, that new content. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. But today's video is going to be about what's on Monday? What's today? The 24th, my daughter's birthday. And today I'm just going to be giving a little insight on me, telling you a little about her, because she is my absolute world. She ain't easy, but she's my world. And I'm going to give you a little bit insight on my pregnancy journey. So first and foremost, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm very humble. A moment of silence. I am very humble. I am very blessed. Another moment. But it wasn't bad. I found out that I was pregnant November 17th, 2021. No, hold on. Pause. This is my first child. Don't come for me. This is my first child. 2021. Yeah, I was right. Why I second guess myself? I have no clue. Yeah, this is only 2023. It was 2021. November 17th, 2021. I believe that I was pregnant. I was actually 5 weeks pregnant when I went to the doctor. But I found out when I took that actual test was November 17th. Y'all ready for this one? Never had a child before, right? Unexpected. The week that I found out, the week after, I was going to Dubai. Like a place that people dream of going. A place that people want to go. A place that people go and have a great time. It's an extraordinary place. It's gorgeous. I found out that I was pregnant the week before going. That might have been the worst part. Let's take a moment of silence for that. But that's okay. Because she's here now. Today is her birthday. And her mom is making a YouTube video for my baby A. For my baby A. And if she was on this video with me, I promise you, her dance, she be getting it. She be up in her hands in the air like this. And then she do it with one hand. Oh. Don't ask me what it is. But she watches me and I be dancing. I be getting it. And she be getting it too. But let's get back into it. So November 17th, I found out that I was pregnant. So like my whole life, I was thinking to myself, like, I couldn't get pregnant because I got pregnant at a later age. And then I was also thinking to myself, what will I do when I get pregnant? Like, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you find out? Like, I just knew. I knew I was going to cry, fall out on the floor, and everything. I called my mom, ring, because my mom's like my best friend. She get on my nerves, but she's still my best friend. And if y'all have that mother-daughter relationship and y'all understand, I want to have the same thing with my daughter, so I'm praying on it. I hope she's just not that mean, because she's a little feisty right now. But I called my mom up, and I was like, what the two lines mean? She was like, what you talking about? Because my mom is very thorough. She is very straightforward, to the point, don't take no mess. So I said, Mom, I got two lines on this pregnancy stick. Is that what I think it is? Because not me. Even if you know me, people be like, not you. Never you. I thought the same thing. Like, what? Not me. Couldn't be. I still looked at the stick like, let me take it again. Let me tell you what I meant by let me take it again. I bought 2 from Amazon, 2 from Walmart. So what happened, and the reason why I bought 4 extras is because I went to the dollar store. And they tell the truth. I don't know if you ever heard that, oh, they're not telling the truth. They're not accurate. It's not 99.9% results. Or what's the brand? Clear Blue, Clear One, something like that. It was telling the truth. I was like, nah, this can't be telling the truth. I'm going to go get some real ones. I'm going to go get the real one. So I ordered some more. I actually still have some. That's how many I ordered. Because I was like, I got to see this for myself. So I took the 4 extra ones through Amazon and Walmart. 2 lines. 2 lines. I was still in shock. And I think that's why I didn't cry. I didn't fall out on the floor. I didn't think like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh my God. I didn't panic at all. I was like so copacetic. I was so calm. That's kind of like my personality though, unless you piss me off. But I'm so calm. And it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I said, this ain't right. This ain't right. I don't know what's wrong with these tests, but it ain't my tests. Those ain't right. So I still went to the doctor. I went to the doctor. I was like, the doctor has the right thing. They're going to use the right thing. They're going to tell me the truth. Because these little pregnancies, they're lying. They got to be lying. I'm going to check with the doctor. So I go to the doctor. He says, well, no more drinking for you. Do you drink? You know, they have like these little jokes that are not really funny. He was like, yes, it's positive. Positive? Positive? What? But I still wasn't sad. I still wasn't mad. I think I was more shocked than anything. I didn't cry. I didn't think like, oh my God, my life is over. What am I going to do? I really just couldn't believe it. Like, I really couldn't believe it. It was like disbelief for me. And then moving forward. So the first month, the second month, the only thing that I would say about my journey is the doctor's appointments. Like, they got to, you know, consolidate those into maybe 3. Because the ultrasounds are actually exciting because you actually get to see your child living inside of you, moving and things like that you know, you can't see because obviously they're inside of you. So that wasn't too bad, but it would be like a bunch of unnecessary doctor's appointments. Cut them. That might have been the worst part. The next few things that I remember throughout my journey is the, all ladies know because they told me, the glucose test or the drink that you have to take, it actually wasn't that bad. I heard that it was like the worst thing ever. Oh my gosh, you don't want to do it. When you gotta go to the doctor to do that, that's what my friends was saying. When you gonna go to do that? That's the worst thing ever. It wasn't that bad. For me, who's a foodie, the worst thing was not eating after 12 o'clock midnight when all I did was eat. And starve yourself so you can take the test. That was the worst part. Not the drink. The starving was the worst part for me. And it took like, how many? 10 tubes? What they need all those tubes for? What you doing with the blood? What you need? I know that's a little, you know, too much information. But if you know, you know. And all women know. What you need all those tubes for? That's what I didn't understand. And then they separated 2 hours and then you gotta wait another 2. Lady or man, do you understand that I'm hungry? Like, I'm sitting here in this waiting room and you gonna tell me that I can't eat anything for another 2 hours and I've been waiting since midnight? I had my last thing probably at 11:59. I ain't even gonna lie to you. All I did was crave sweets. I loved sweets. Sweets was my enemy. I absolutely love sweets. So at 11:59, I had my last bite and I went and I took the test and I found out that I actually, what's it called? Was a gestational diabetic. Too many sweets. When I tell you, that was the proof. The proof is in the pudding, as they would say. That was the proof. All I ate was fruit, though. It wasn't bad sugar, but it was still sugar. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When it got towards the end, I just said, forget it. I had some apple pie with some ice cream. It was the best slice of pie I've ever had in my whole entire life. Like, pregnancy cravings is on another level. Like, you want it bad, you gotta have it. But when you get it, it was amazing. That apple pie with the ice cream. And then I go to the doctor and she's like, you know, well, how's your diet going? Are you checking your sugar daily? And I go tell her that I'm eating apple pie. But she was like, okay, are you having it with the Cool Whip? No. I was like, vanilla ice cream. She was like, that has more sugar than Cool Whip. Well, what are you doing? Then they were threatening me and saying like, oh, you're gonna have to take the insulin if you don't stop. I had about a good 2 weeks. Oh well. It wasn't really oh well, but they let me know that the worst that could happen is a C-section, which I did not want to go through. And then they let me know like your baby could be really large in size, like pound-wise. I did not have a C-section, ladies. I did not have a C-section. I am super blessed. For anyone that had a C-section, I hope that your recovery was smooth. I hope that your actual hospital visit was smooth. I hope that you healed very well. And I definitely will not say anything on that. You are a trooper, a soldier, extremely strong. I mean, I know that we have to do things that we probably don't want to do, but we always make it through. Strong women. But my child was 8 pounds. She was 8 pounds. One more slice of that apple pie wasn't gonna hurt. One more slice of that apple pie wasn't gonna hurt. Now, let's talk about the pounds. So I go into the doctor, you know, you have to do the ultrasounds. I love the way she looked and everything. So let me tell you, when I went in there, they were like, oh, she's probably gonna be born about 7 pounds, you know, maybe 6 to 7. I was like, oh, average, because I was 7 pounds, 12 ounces. So I was like, okay, I was a pretty, you know, fat, chunky baby. But I was like, you know, I'm pretty average then. That's not bad. Let's do it. I think it came to like the last 2 weeks. They were like, she's already 7 pounds. She's pushing 8. Come again? You said what? Pushing what? I know how to count. But if I was correct, the doctor said 6 to 7. Need to say, I've never done this before. So I'm thinking in my mind, how in the world is an 8-pound child gonna come out of me? I was nervous. I was extremely nervous because I'm thinking 6, 7 pounds. I'm like, okay, you know, we're gonna knock this out. I knew it wasn't gonna be a breeze, but I was thinking like, we're gonna knock this out. 8 pounds. I think that might have been the most devastating news that I got the whole pregnancy. I think that was worse than them telling me about gestational diabetes, because I knew when I left, I still was gonna have that strawberry and that banana. It was nothing that they were going to be able to do about that. I did regulate. I did check my sugar, and I say that if you are a gestational diabetic, excuse me, definitely follow through with it so your baby will be healthy and strong, so your baby won't be that big. But I still had some strawberries and bananas. I'm going to be honest. I still ate some fruit. I cut it down a bit. I made sure that I threw in like the wheat bread. I had a little oatmeal, you know, did a little something, a little 1, 2, 1, 2. But I still had what? The apple pie. Next, let's see. What else? What else do I have to say about my pregnancy journey? Now, did I ever say it was a breeze? It was a breeze. It wasn't bad at all. My child was a vampire. So I would work from home. I was working from home. I'm a teacher now, but I was working from home then. And when I was working, she wouldn't like kick inside of me or anything. Like I would move my stomach like, you in there? You good? You in there? Oh, you good? But right when I decided to take a little nice hot shower and lay down, she started punching. She started kicking. She started getting it. And she said, my mom up. My mom up. Every single time. It would not, I can't even think of the word. It would not, oh my gosh, what's the word? Like, it happened every single time. Like, oh, it would never fail. It would never fail. She kept kicking me when it was time for me to relax. Let me see, what else? It was so many different things, but it was such a great experience. I would not trade it for the world. And as people say, the love that you have for your child is a love that you cannot, or you will never feel with anyone. I don't believe so, because the fact that you know that somebody is growing inside of you and you're actually having them, and then you have a mini me, oh, we're not going to fast forward to that. We're going to keep it on the pregnancy journey. If you would like to know about my daughter's personality and the way that she has grown in this 1 year, comment down below, because that's a whole nother separate video on what we've been through from, let's say, it started about 6 months. No, when she started going to daycare. Ladies, if you know, parents, if you know, fellas, if you know, when they go to daycare, it's another ball game. And for me, I'm still new to this, so I wasn't ready. But that's going to be another video. Comment down below if you would like to hear story time on that, because today she is 1, and she is my everything. But when I tell you this is no joke, my pregnancy, a breeze. A breeze. A breeze. All capital letters. Because when she came out, she said, "Mommy, I am here." She said, "Mommy, I am here, and I'm about to shut it down." Okay, so let's go into the hospital visit. I gotta brace myself for this one. I gotta brace myself for this one. So I did say previously that she was supposed to be 8 pounds. So I was supposed to be induced. Pretty much they're speeding up the process. They are giving you something so you'll have contractions quicker. My water did not break. It never broke, actually. It had to been possibly July 22nd, 2022, 2 days before she was born, where the pain came. Dum, da, da, dum, 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 dum. That was my pain beat right there. Dum, 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 da, da, da. Like, I said that pregnancy was a breeze, but that pain was real. The pain was real, but I tolerated it. I did not cry. To me, it just felt like bad menstrual cramps. I know that's like too much information, but it did. That's the honest truth. And we're family, so we're going to be honest with one another. And it just felt like really, really bad cramps. The only thing I would say that was like the worst part of like the hospital visit is how long you're in there. And I mean, I understand the process of you have to have a child. I fully get it. It is a process. But like, can we go? I just wanted to go home. I just wanted to hold my baby. I just wanted to be with my family. Like, can we just please leave? Like, when I got there, it might have been, nope, it's not a might have. It was 11 o'clock in the morning. And they were trying to send me home because they didn't have enough rooms. And I'm like, what do you mean? My stomach was on fire. My back was contracting. Like, I'm not going home. I'm not going home. So my mom, she either on the right side of me or the left side of me, but she's always with me. She let them doctors know that we're not leaving. And that was the end of that. So I stayed there. I was supposed to get induced 11 p.m. July. I think they scheduled it about July 23rd, maybe. Something like that. Can't really remember for sure. But I went to the hospital July 22nd, 2022 at 11 a.m. And I was supposed to be induced that night. Yeah, at 11 p.m. I didn't have to be induced because she came naturally. I started to dilate naturally. They had to break the water. The water still did not break. And what else happened? It was a lot that happened, but we were there for like 2 days, 2-3 days, which is like regular time. But she actually came on her due date. So I was just expecting her to come about 38 weeks. I just knew she was gonna come a little earlier, but she came on the actual due date. Very stubborn, very stubborn. Hospital visit wasn't bad. It was just long, like I said. Obviously, you can't eat. But they had these Italian ices. And I'm going to be like a whole kid. I got so excited. They had these Italian ices. And when I tell you they was wet, they was busting. They was busting. Them Italian ices, that's the only thing I can get. I was excited. Italian ices, I think they gave me like a ginger ale. I might have got some graham crackers. I probably got some graham crackers. I definitely asked, but I know I got them Italian ices. They had like mango, lemon. Lemon was the one. I had lemon. Then I actually, it was about the night before, I remember having a lemon icy. And the nurse came in and was like, you know, what's your pain level on 1 to 10? What you think? Like, what you think? What's your pain level? What you think? So I didn't cry, I tolerated it. But she was like, you know, we can give you some medication. So I sat here for about 2 days now. And you gonna tell me that now? It wasn't the epidural. It was like some other medication that they put in your IV and make you feel amazing. I promise y'all, it was the truth. Like it, but it only lasts an hour. I don't remember any names. It only lasts an hour and it would fade away. And then the contractions would come right back. So you better enjoy that hour. I enjoyed my hour. I had my lemon icy, my Italian icy. I was laying down, watching TV. I had my fan with me. We was in there cooling. That hour run out, back to the struggle. Now the actual delivery, a breeze. They gave me the epidural. The epidural, I ain't gonna lie, that junk hurt. They told me it was supposed to be like, look, I had to put my hand, cause I didn't believe it. They said it was gonna be like a bee sting. No. And I only been stung by a bee one time, but that wasn't no bee sting. That was something serious. Do you hear me? That was something serious. The ladies had to hold my legs together and my arms together so I didn't move. I heard like if you move, you'll be paralyzed. Like this was all new experiences for me. Any other woman that's already been through it, you already know. But this is new for me. So I'm like, oh snap. Everybody had to leave the room due to like COVID. And it was like face-to-face contact. So even COVID was like, I think it was pretty much gone then, but they still had to leave the room. So it was something serious. I was there by myself. I was nervous. I was scared. I was like, oh my God, what to do? And then they were like, be still, hold my hand. And then they stuck me with a needle. And they talking about a bee sting. That thing hurt so bad, man. But y'all know afterwards, I was feeling good. Oh, I was feeling great. Oh, I was feeling good. Oh, I didn't feel a thing. I couldn't feel my legs or nothing. It was amazing. I know that some women actually decided to be natural. I know that some women actually went through being natural, and some wanted to decide that, and then some actually went through with it because they had to do like an emergency delivery. But if you were able to get that epidural, oh baby, that was a good thing. That was a good thing. Regardless of any method, as long as you have a healthy, beautiful baby, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So I wanted to make sure that I made that clear first and foremost. But that epidural is still the truth. Then after that, my child came. She was wonderful. She was beautiful. I love her to death. I'm going to put in some clips of my maternity shoot, which was successful. I also brought here today the little shoes that I had in my maternity shoot. It was so cute. Like, during my pregnancy, I was buying so much stuff. People told me to stop, chill out, cool it, whatever way you want to put it. But I was excited. And it was a girl. It was a girl, a mini-me. She doesn't look like me, but she's all mine. She don't look like me, but she's mine. And these are my little shoes that I had with my dress that I will insert clips towards the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. And this will be my pregnancy journey. It was actually a blessing. I remain humble. To every woman out there that's going through it, that's been through it, that has multiple children, that's just starting, you'll get through it. You'll love your child. I love my child. Was I nervous? Was I scared? Did I go through some stuff? Gestational diabetes, and they wouldn't let me eat my apple pie. The epidural. You getting nothing but Italian ices in the hospital. Being induced, the contractions, them trying to let me leave the hospital. They didn't want me to stay there, but I was in pain. The kicks at night. I mean, some women go through morning sickness. I did not go through morning sickness. I should have highlighted that on the video. I did not go through morning sickness. She was a wonderful baby. Still is a wonderful baby. But any type of journey that you've been through, any type of story that you would like to tell, if you want to reach out, I know that we can all come together. We have a common ground when it comes to these kids. Any tips or anything, if you're going through it, if you need help, if you want any suggestions or just someone to talk to, please let me know. That's something I would love to share. That is something that I was new to, but now I feel like it is me. She is me. She is the most incredible person. Obviously, she's my daughter. But it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. Don't be scared. They do cost. They do cost. But don't be scared. I promise you it will be worth it in the end. My daughter's name is Kennedy. I have her tatted on me. I have the finger. I don't know if you guys can really see, but I have her footprints. I have the time she was born, her date, her name. She is my world. Today is her birthday, and I wanted to make sure that I made this video about the journey that I went through with having my little girl, my 8-pound baby. And I just wanted her to know that mommy loves you. And then when you get older, I'll show you this and you can see this. And let's make this first year. Well, we already made this first year. Let's go into the second year with the terrible twos. Oh my gosh. But let's make it amazing. Mommy love you once again. This is Mesmerized B. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every single time. If you want that story time on how she's been in that daycare, those daycare stories, drop down below. Drop down below. And have a wonderful day. We'll be right back.